Hello, I'm Spencer Carroll.
And I'm David Wallace.
Welcome to this week's episode of News Flash.
We begin with this week's top stories. Pep rallies at St. Al are back. Last week we showcased our Flash of Spirit with a neon theme. Unfortunately, due to a last-minute rainstorm, we had to move the rally into the gym. While the high school students celebrated in bright colors, the St. Francis students were unable to attend due to COVID restrictions. However, we hope to see them this Friday on the field with the game day theme of Fear the Purple.
That's right. This week's pep rally will be on the field at 2:15. Along with our Flash of Spirit, the cheer and flashette teams will be participating in the traditional Steal Your Spirit activity. Once the morning bell rings after prayer, these girls will not be able to talk to any other student during the day, or they risk losing their spirit. If another student can get them to talk, then they steal their spirit sign and get to participate in the pep rally.
An unusual but fun tradition for sure, Spencer. Last week, St. Aloysius students campaigned and voted for new Student Government Association members for the 7th through 12th grades. With an update on this year's new team, we have SGA President Maggie Robertson.
Hey everyone, I just want to congratulate you all on SGA. We have Madison Hedrick, Elizabeth Terrio, Allie Bolin, Sarah Jacobs-Hauser, and Marissa Jabor. Our juniors are Skylar, Macy, Kate, and Matthew. Our sophomores are Addison Averett, Nancy Clement, Sarah Beth Johnson, and James Powell. Our freshman officers are Ryan Davidson, Ryan Hadley Gray, and Marcus Flowers and Carrie Wood. For our junior high, we have Holden Davidson, Mallory Hobson, Sadler Lambiet, and Farrell Robertson. 7th grade, Sebastian, Jack, and Megan Terrio. Congratulations. We're looking forward to a great year. We've already started planning homecoming, so get excited about that. It's going to be super fun. And then in the spring we have field day. Can't wait. So let's get ready for a great year.
Looks like a great group. Now we move on to Gabby Andrews with the developing story.
Thanks, Spencer. This Monday, the Flashette dance team will be competing at the MAIS State Spirit Competition. They have won the title of state champions 6 times in a row and will fight to keep the title this year. This year, the competition was moved from October to August. A shorter rehearsal time and dancers missing practice because of COVID exposure have given them a few minor bumps along the road. Also, due to illness, one of their seniors is unable to perform. Now the team of 10 dancers will compete with only 9. However, their spirits are high and they have been working hard on both their pom and jazz routines. As a captain of this team, how have you been involved even though you haven't been able to dance?
Well, I've still been helping them pick out their outfits for the week. I've been helping them clean their dance. And even though I'm not involved, I'm still there morally, and I've been helping them clean things.
What would winning a 7th state title mean to you as a senior?
I think it would just be really even though I can't dance, it'd be really meaningful to me because this is my team and I've been here for 4 years.
What is your feeling about state this coming up Monday?
I think that they're going to do good. They look really good. Their dance is really clean. They've been trying hard. They've been working hard. I think they're going to do good.
All right. Thanks, Sarah Jacobs. As a freshman this year, are you nervous for state?
I am nervous for state because we've won so many times that it's a lot of pressure to put on us because we've never done this before, and I feel like if it doesn't go well, it'll all be our fault.
Out of both your routines, which one do you feel most confident in?
I feel most confident in jazz because we've done it for so long and so many times. Pom we just learned, and I'm not really sure which one's better, but jazz is better in my mind.
Thank you, and good luck at state.
Thank you.
Thanks, ladies. The crew here at Newsflash hopes you break a leg. And now, back to Spencer and David.
Tonight is our first home football game against the Centerville Tigers. Game time is at 7 p.m. at Ballsy Field.
Before the game, we will host our annual Flash Dash across the field. Our St. Francis Elementary students will race across the field before the game to show their Flash's pride. Get there early to be a part of this honored tradition.
With more on Flash Sports, we send it to our sports reporter, Will Keene.
Thanks, David. The St. Al swim team has started their season. They performed well at their meet at the Vicksburg City Pool this past Wednesday. They are led by seniors Leah Larson, Emma and Christina Weisner, Logan Johnson, Lane Sparks, and our very own Spencer Carroll, who won the 200 individual medley. John Daniel Busby also won the 100 free. They are hoping to replicate their 2019 season where they won the state championship. The Lady Flashes softball team had a tough run this week. They picked up losses against Central Hines Academy and ACCS. They will take on Copiah Academy, Madison St. Joe, and Cathedral this week and hope to add some wins to their belt. The Lady Flashes soccer team also lost a close one to Madison St. Joe this week by a score of 1-0. They will get their chance at redemption, though, with a rematch at home. Game time is at 5:30. Be sure to come out and support. Now to Spencer with the story on cross country.
This past Saturday, the St. Aloysius cross country team competed in the Cathedral Twilight Meet in Natchez. It's a 2-mile race that starts and ends in the Natchez Cathedral football stadium. The race is quick but challenging, with several hills, twists, and turns along the route. Our runners typically run in 5K meets, or 3.1 miles. So the 2-mile race at the beginning of the season is a fun and unique way to start it all off. Top St. Al female runners were Hendrix Eldridge with a time of 13:44 and Julia Tuminello with a 16:04. Top runners for St. Al boys were Walker Lambiot with a 12:40, Dalton Wyndham with a 13:04, and myself with a 13:28. Back to you, Will.
Thanks, Spencer. The Flashes football team lost the season opener last week to Park Place by a score of 40-26. Although there is room for improvement, there were also some great moments. Adam Francisco ran back the opening kickoff 78 yards for a touchdown and almost did a second time as well. The Flashes totaled 188 rushing yards, led by Padre Gray, who had 86 yards and 2 touchdowns. Quarterback Tristan Wilbanks also had 51 rushing yards and a touchdown pass to Chase Tucker. The Flashes will take on Centerville Academy at home tonight at 7. Now to Christine Wallace with a food review.
Thank you, Will. On Wednesday this week, the St. Al Cafe served chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, green beans, roll, and ice cream. This is by far the most popular meal we have at St. Al. The line usually wraps around the corner as both students and teachers alike enjoy this delicious combo. I interviewed several students for their review of Chicken Tender Day.
I think chicken tenders are like real popular, everybody. And these chicken tenders are like the breading and they're moist and they're just really good.
Free ice cream, sweet tea, and a milk all went together perfect. 9 out of 10.
The green beans right here, they just add an extra spice to the chicken. So first, you get that good bite. And then you add it up with the green beans.
That's your food review for the week. Now to David with the weather.
Thanks, Christine. As y'all know, I'm David Wallace with this week's weather report. This weekend is going to be partly cloudy with slight chances of rain and a high of around 93, so remember to keep an umbrella handy. Next week is going to be a bit wild. It could be sunny, it could be cloudy, it could be rainy. I don't know, honestly. I'm supposed to be your weatherman, but 30% chances don't really give off much. So get ready for anything, y'all. That was this week's weather report, and now to Gabby with the Teacher of the Week. Gabby?
Thanks, David. Today on Teacher of the Week, we want to introduce Miss Melissa Blackburn. She teaches Spanish 1 and 2 and 7th grade math. She recently taught pre-K at the elementary school, but decided to change it up a little bit. She has 3 kids who you might have seen on a Blackburn Motor Company commercial, and she is married to Jeb Blackburn. She graduated from Old Miss and has had over 10 years of teaching experience. So, how is the experience here at St. Aloysius so far?
I love St. Al. I've enjoyed meeting all the new students, and it's nice to have children that don't have to nap.
Is it weird having 2 of your kids in the same environment as you at work?
Probably not as weird for me as it may be for them.
Really? All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Today's saint of the day is Saint Monica, the mother of Saint Augustine of Hippo. She is the patron saint of married women and the conversion of family members. She sounds like she was pretty interesting. And now for this week's fun fact. Ever wonder where the flash symbol comes from? In the summer of 2015, the St. Aloysius Flashettes were doing a team building activity at summer camp. The instructor challenged each team to create a cheer. This prompted the Flashettes to create the flash symbol and the chant they still use at the end of each practice today. Dance is what we know, but the flash is what we throw.
And now back to our lead anchors, Spencer and David.
Thanks, Rachel. And that's all the time we have for you today. I'm Spencer Carroll.
And I'm David Wallace. Thank you for tuning in to this week's report.
We'll see you next week for another
News Flash.